Hey everybody, welcome from the city of Corinth. This is the city of Apostle Paul to the Corinthians fame. The interesting thing about Corinth is that it's really a commercial city. And for those of you who are supply chain majors, I just got a real good lesson on business and industry from the ancient times. Corinth is on a very narrow isthmus here in the Peloponnese, southwest of Athens, and there's a very narrow strip of land that ship travelers used to cut off several kilometers, and they would go over ground. So what they would do is they would sail their ship up to one side of this isthmus, and they would actually lift the ship out of water, put it onto a track, and take it across land about 6 kilometers, and then drop it on the other side. And the Corinthian people, being very good business folks at the time, would collect tolls along the way. So they'd actually take the ship, they didn't load it first, and then take it out of water, put it on these tracks, move it across land, and then drop it back in the water on the other side. And from a supply chain perspective, I think that's just incredibly ingenious. And this is in the ancient times, and so this is 2,000 years ago they did that. Now they've drilled a canal through it, but only small sailing boats can go through that. But nevertheless, it provided a much more efficient and effective way to get goods from the west to the east. And so very, very, very clever folks at that time. So just thought I'd share with you a bit about Corinth. Corinth is also one of those cities that you see along the way that was set up for business and commerce, and that's part of the reason that I would assume that Paul came here was at the time there was a lot of stuff happening here, good and bad. But nevertheless, today not much is left of Corinth. That's the Temple of Apollo ruins behind me. But nevertheless, at some point in time, and by the way, that's my wife walking back behind me in this video. But at the at one point in time, this was a very thriving, prosperous city. Right? Just thought I'd share some of that with you, and particularly the supply chain piece. I thought you might find interesting. Take care.